I cannot believe I am sitting here right now doing a pre-record because, you know, it was absolutely freezing outside for Manchester City players. I thought Spurs were phenomenal. And the way you're looking like Man City's in a top four battle it's mental. I can't believe I'm sitting here right now and about to do off the cuff. You know what? I've done all the things you can learn. And I thought, yeah, I've been doing the graphics lately. Let me just go into that. And I thought, nah, scrap that. Forget that. There's nothing. I don't need to do none of that. Because at the Etihad, where they haven't lost in about 2 years, I think the last time they lost in the league, at least, anyways, was 3-1 versus Brentford. They got smashed by 4. That's worse than Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? My own team got smashed up 3-0 by Tottenham recently. I had 10 men. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm doing the maths. United have got Ipswich Town tomorrow. Pretty much going to beat them, I'm pretty sure. Never know, though. Never know with this team. I'm hopeful. 18 points. And then that 5 in a row of Man City not winning. They've got Liverpool next week at Anfield. And all of a sudden, United's got Everton at home. I'm thinking, okay, this is crazy. This is mental illness at this point. But do smash the likes. Absolutely smash those likes. And not more than that, subscribe if you're new. If you've come across this channel anyways, I'm sorry. The objectiveness has to be in the door, but a bit of shamelessness has to happen. I've been waiting for this. And people will say, oh, so you're going to want your rival Liverpool to win the league. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you know what? We can blame this player not being on the pitch. We can blame that player not being on the pitch. Can we remember, right, that they don't have Romero or Van der Ven? They don't even have them on the pitch. A doggy has not been putting in good performances all season. Ben Davies has been thrown in the mix cold. Cold turkey. Basuma got a yellow card pretty much, 35 seconds, 15 seconds into the game? Yeah. And then Maddison, who's been trying to hit some form lately, decided he wanted to have some absolutely Chris Thierry Henry finishes. Thought he can just think, my man. Like he's been doing it all season. And you know what? Kulusevski, he didn't even start in the midfield. He started on the wing. He hasn't played on the wing all season. I was thinking like, oh, they're going to break on this. Son thought we would just run the years back. I just thought all the Spurs players were phenomenal. Because you know what? We can... phenomenal. Formidable. Crazy puns. But I could sit here and say and wax lyrical how crap City look at the moment. Their press is weak, not the same at the moment. We all thought, Pep Guardiola getting a new contract's going to change things, new galvanized energy. And right now, I think they're saying City are not looking the same right now. I do believe I think that's warranted. I don't actually care anymore at this point. It's just, unless there's some absolute crazy nonsense that happens within Liverpool right now, I don't see the drop-off. I don't see where City become great. They've scored minimal amount of goals in the last 5 games, I believe. They got Anfield next week where they don't really score major goals at. Let's not forget, Nottingham Forest is coming to their gas soon as well. They like to park the bus, and they got smashed up today. So Arsenal are back in queue there. I think Chelsea up there with them now. And then obviously they got the United derby where I'm pretty sure they'll be up for it at the Etihad. I'm just thinking, it's not looking great for Pep Guardiola right now, and I'm not going to say he's finished. Let's not be reactionary because it's the same things along like the lines when Klopp was not really doing so great the other season before he retired. Well, not retired, but left Liverpool. But regardless, like this Tottenham team is confusing. 1 week, they lose to Ipswich. Next week, they smash up Aston Villa. And another week, they give points like they're giving points to the homeless, Crystal Palace. And then now they go and smash up Tottenham 4-0 at their own gaff. And I'm not going to lie, City tried in the second half. They tried. Haaland could have been a little bit more clinical. Savio's way too greedy. I think in goals, he's going like 0016 at the moment. Something crazy, something stupid. And I think it's just, whether it's injuries, I think both teams got injuries. Missing your actual partnership at the back says enough more than someone like Rodri in the middle of the park. I think Rodri FC is warranted again. Another thing that's warranted, I don't think you City fans are watching this, probably think I'm going to switch this up. This is the truth. This is on your manager right now. He needs to figure out a way fast into getting you lot to click. Having no Kovacic is a major blow. I understand that. I'm not going to be disingenuous. Not having, obviously, and of course, Rodri, that's 2 of your best centre midfielders. It's not easy. If you ain't got a midfield, you can't play. But Gundogan looks old. Old. Yeah, he just looks tired. Not many people can come out of retirement or leave the Prem and come back and do well unless your name's Paul Scholes. You know, just saying. And win the league. So it's a bit difficult. Haaland's not finding his feet still. His finishing has been off key. You have to admit, like since the Gabriel situation, Arsenal, it's like karma's hit. It's like karma's hit him. And Postecoglou, this is why I say like you can't write Ange off. You simply can't. It's impossible. And I feel like he's getting the best out of the situation. And I feel like I'll be doing a disservice to say how bad City have been. But can we talk about how good Spurs were? Kulusevski is a magician. Like he's hit some form that I haven't seen personally from him in over a season. When he first came into the club. But he was playing on a wing. Today he was playing on a wing again. He done well last time at the Etihad. Remember, it was 3-3. Didn't happen this time around. It was 4-0. Like to remind you lot. Maddison, couldn't get close enough to him. Papasar was the legs that was needed. The engine. Basuma was very calm. I thought Ben Davies was sensational. Sensational at that centre back, left centre. It looked so calm with him. He played some absolutely magnificent balls into the midfield, and it's just like it just cut City open and hit them by surprise. A doggy as well, having the best game this season that I've seen from him personally since the start of the season. And then, of course, Porro just doing Porro things. It was like he was allowed to attack, and his energy, his work rate was there. Solanke getting on obviously the assist sheet. He set up the third goal, I believe, and then Son just doing some things. I just thought it was I don't know if this you can call it tactical masterclass, but I think if you're winning 4-0, surely I felt like City gave them the space and time. It's like I'm coming to the point where I'm thinking like he's just signed a new contract, right? Are these players trying to get my man sacked all of a sudden? Because that's not going to happen. Because that's the way they're playing at Manchester City right now. I don't know where they're going to find the goals from. Is it Jack Grealish coming back? Is it KDB? Does he need to get more fit? Is it the defenders? Ruben Diaz is he's a huge miss. But at the same time, there's a lot of players that are huge misses. And you have to, we like to run that line like there's no excuses. But really and truly, there are some excuses. And there's some excuses on both sides. I'm just thinking about that Maddison Dink finish. That was mental for me, man. That was absolutely mental. Kulusevski as well. Like we could talk about the midfield of Man City being a bit vacant, but every time I'm not gonna lie, like Rico Lewis is like the only one that's trying in their defense. I'll be honest, like Vardio, like yes, he's been mint. Actually, I think he created City's most chances today. I think he created 8 chances in one sitting as a left back. But he was at fault for a couple goals for me. Didn't close down Kulusevski quick enough for the first goal. And obviously that was an absolute brilliant, well, obviously with Madders anyways, it was brilliant from him. And then beyond that, and then again, Kulusevski, what's it called? There was a second goal. He gave away the ball, which led to Madders getting his second goal. So there's a lot to take away from this game. And I think if you're a Spurs fan, obviously you got Fulham at home next. You want to put your home form correct. Like even they are getting on the ball. They can't stop scoring. At the same time, they can't stop conceding sometimes, at times, but they can't stop scoring or they can't stop bottling a moment. They're very, very confused. I'm not going to compare it to what I believe is a confused person or individual, but you get the drift, right? So again, Spurs need to work out. Can they hit some form? Can they go on a game run? 4 games, 5 games, 6 games? I don't know. I don't even know what they got coming up bar Fulham, right? So, and obviously Man United in the Carabao Cup. And all of a sudden, that performance makes me wonder, like, oh, shit, like, we might have a tough time in the Carabao Cup at their gaff. Like, not that I should expect much, but, this is Tottenham in the Cup we're talking about, But even then, I don't know I don't know what the solution is for Man City. I think maybe it's a mental thing because a lot of them have clear ability. A lot of them have what it takes to go and win leagues there, but everyone's getting that little bit older. Kyle Walker doesn't look exactly the same. Bernardo Silva's not hitting that form that we know. That little engine he runs, the little magic he produces, not there. KDB's just looking a former pass himself, still got in the locker. Haaland is their main hitter, and obviously he's not hitting what they need in goals. So yeah, I don't know what goes. I don't know what's next for these lot because 5 in a row. That's 4 in a row was unknown for Pep. 5 in a row is now definitely beyond the realms of what Pep's used to. And then Anfield next week, 6. So it's a bit of a shit one for Man City. But I mean, they're not used to losing. I've been waiting for something like this for a minute, and they're getting pulled into a top 4 race, whether you like it or not. Sort it out soon. This I don't even think this is reactionary because if this is another team, we'd be again. I think we'd be waxing lyrical about how bad they are, or how much of a bottle job they are. Because Man City wins a lot. I feel like they get a pass. This time out, I don't think there's a pass anymore. I think there's actual real concerns. So yeah. Anyway, smash the likes. Let me know your thoughts on the games. Let me know what you think of City's future. Let me know. Actually, you know what? If any of you actually got a bit of a solution in your head, whether it's a change of formation or a change of way you're playing, let me know as well. I'll be interested because when Daps gets on the mic finally, because he's not here, he's actually been out all day pretty much. We've got he'll be here tomorrow, aka on a Sunday. So his turn of being rattled is coming. But anyway, smash the like. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, subscribe. Good times.